Be sure you mute the caster one when we go live, otherwise you will have a lovely echo of me in green.
A very, very beautiful echo.
The most beautiful,
voice.
the gorgeous.
It couldn't be cuter.
All intro. Welcome back, friends, to our Guilty Gear Strive Top 8 at the Akihabara Arcade Anime Monthly of January 2023. I gotta figure out a way to shorten these names.
Honestly, my name's Green, and then everybody else has names with like multiple syllables. We got mangaka, CD mangaka. How many syllables is that?
4? No, CD.
It might be 5.
It is 5. It is in
five.
fact 5.
And then we got Voltion, Havoc, Noah.
All right, it gets complicated.
I don't think we have somebody in top 8 under 3 syllables, except Ninja.
Ninja, Column.
Winners, Column's just
2. We got 2
yeah,
syllables.
you're right, you're right.
Two damn syllables.
And speaking of Column Ninja,
that is our winner's final match right here on the screen for y'all. The last time these two played was at the bi-weekly on Sunday, and Yinja actually took his revenge on Column.
Yeah.
Column had his number 4. It looked like Yinja went home, labbed the Happy Chaos matchup, and 3-0'd Column, I believe.
If anybody's met Poet, an old player, he plays Happy Chaos, and there was a lot of practice between the two of them. And then the other thing is, like, I was talking to Yinja, and Yinja's like, yeah, the first time I bodied Column, and then he came back and destroyed me. So he went in and he labbed this matchup. So Column is no slouch in the lab either.
Right, and we'll call him too. We have to shout this out is the whole reason. Okay, yeah, button check now. They forgot to do buttons. Raring to go. The top 8 Strive players have been waiting a little bit to get down with it. We've had setups for them, so they've been able to play and stay warm.
Both of these players have defeated the Grand Finals regulars.
Yeah, Noah and Volti.
Yeah. Column defeating Noah for the first time, and
3-0 I heard.
3-0. I didn't know.
That's what Noah said. 3-0 and 3-0.
That's crazy. And then Ninja 3-0ing Voltion. So both players just out of it in losers. One of them is only going to get 3rd.
Voltion, actually, one of them will have to get 4th.
Yeah, one of them will have to
because
get 4th.
Voltion, on half of our bracket, unfortunately, we had some snowfall happen, so Dazzy and Bigger Bag on one half both left. Because the snow weather was coming down, they want to get home safely, especially for Bigger Bag and I believe Haruko, who live all the way in the Springs. It's a long drive. You do not want to be caught.
Especially near the mountains, the snow's a lot worse out there.
So they had a bounce. Voltion is waiting in loser semis now with a bye. Perp and Rise are playing. Noah plays the winner of that. The winner of that plays Voltion. But here we go. Column.
So here we go, already in the set. Ooh, and a burst bait this early on.
I feel like Ninja just had a bad burst right there. Just so far away, you kind of go like, nah, I'm not in range for this.
But drops the combo. PRC misses.
Oh, the sweep as well is going to land.
This is going to be at least... Oh, drops the combo as well.
Couple overheads, but not able to convert off the second JP.
There's a bar.
The Column tried something.
You had to burst. You had to burst.
You had to burst. You were dead. And Column does. It's even enough. You can afford to burst at this point in the round. They trade.
Ninja sitting on a bar, and there we go.
Send them flying.
Both players kind of playing a little sloppy. I wonder if they put too much energy into defeating their bracket teams before this.
Possibly Column. Ninja, it's more like another day at the office.
Yeah, exactly.
Voltion will make the case that May is a very bad matchup for Chip, considering his guts and health. I am inclined to believe.
It's a reasonable decision, a reasonable opinion.
Yeah. So here we go. All of a sudden, imagine starting off this year and Havoc Noah not winning the first monthly of Guilty Gear Strive. He won last week. He went on a warpath.
Confident right here already. Like, strong hits, easy. Like, it looks pretty clean.
Kind of clean out here. Here we go. Column getting to the zoning setup. Yinja just playing nice and patient. Gets a 2S off, which will get rid of Curse.
I don't know if I really like that burst, because I don't think May could have really gotten much mid-screen right there, especially without a bar.
Oh my gosh, Yinja's just finding these right opportunities to come back in with these Dolphins to interrupt Column's pressure.
And like I said, imagine having burst right there.
Oh, the throw! And the burst bait!
And the burst bait!
You can't burst at the first obvious moment. Column is the player that bursts 2 or 3 layers in. First base layers in.
And Happy Chaos in general just sets up burst bait so well.
Seeing the pressure right now, Yinja trying to close this gap.
Okay.
Empty low.
And that should be the round right here with the wall break from Column.
Yep, gorgeous. Way to clean that one up. Yo, this is going to be a hype top 4.
It's going to be close.
We get the counter hit. Just taking the turn back, shove off.
Both players playing pretty aggressive throughout this whole match, choosing to press in general on defense rather than block. But, I mean, imagining, like, look at this yelp from Yinja right now, I maybe think about blocking for a little bit.
I know one thing about Yinja. This man does not block.
He's got
this
a
man
bar,
will
and
always
he's going to spend it.
Yeah, look at this. He's trying to close the gap. 6Ks and 3Ks coming through. Column gets the next hit. He's got positive bonus.
Ooh,
drops his combo.
combo.
Can Yinja get something started? 6K. Plus frames. Catches Colin Preston again, like you were mentioning. A little too aggressive. Nice backdash.
I think every command throw Yinja's gone through for so far is like whiffed. I don't think he's hit one so far.
There was one that went awry when there was an RC situation. Might have just been an interaction with some block stun shenanigans a little too soon. And then there was that situation there where Column just picked backdash. Yinja was like, "Oh, you're gonna respect this, right?" And Column's like, "Nah, fam."
Yinja's not the only player here that hates blocking.
I don't feel like anyone in Strife likes to block.
No.
But like this is a game that discourages it. It feels like.
You get hit by 1-May 5H and you kind of reevaluate that opinion.
Down to some very low HP here for Column. Gets the full pickup. Beautiful dash cancel.
And this is going to be a wall break.
Rears Ex Machina. Through the wall we go.
Hard knockdown. Nothing. Just chooses the zone instead.
And 5K is going to reach. Again, Yinja not letting Column create any sort of distance to zone with the gun. Runs through the clone. RCs just to build that extra bit of space.
I want to see more aggressive play from Column in situations like that because you have the advantage. You have the positive bonus. Yinja only really has a bar. You can do something with it, but zoning's maybe not the best option once you get there.
Well, plus too, like just changing your tempo to catch the opponent off guard is a huge tactic that you can employ in most fighting games. And I think with Happy Chaos, it's especially pertinent to use.
It's not a better character changing the tempo in the game.
I mean, for Pete's sake, this guy's got some busted ass normals. Look at his 2S. Look at it. Get some
Running
bullets back in.
throw.
The Dolphin, though, Yinja finds the opportunity. A delayed burst from Column secures himself away.
And that's going to be another kill. And it's super even so far, the whole set.
Love the back and forth between these two competitors. Couple Totsugeki spams. Yinja again airing on the side of strikes currently. Was that like a little like teabag install thing? Column was kind of like up, down, up, down.
You know, sometimes you're trying to reload bullets and it looks a little suspicious.
Kind of looking a little sus. Like there's nothing to bag there. And oh, Yinja knows the range. 6K, full combo. He hit. I got hit earlier.
Yeah.
So much so I had brain damage.
I really want to see Column try and call out more of these defensive options. Yinja is just running at him with a bar, hitting 3K, RCing on clone, or doing just S Dolphin and then immediately RCing. So I want to see less defensive play and more where you're like 6Ps, counter-reactive.
I'm surprised that Yinja is finding these opportunities to get his own little mashes off there. Like normally you'd see Column frame trap anything, not a successful match, but Yinja with his King Crimson stand is just erasing the frames that Column would have advantage and finding his mash.
And I think that's one of the strong points from Column. He went to Las Vegas for a while, played players like Chris G, fought a lot of axles. He's used to having to run somebody down. So once you try and turn it into a zoning game, he's kind of in his element, even if it's against Happy Chaos. And right there, I want to see Column do less zoning in this set.
I'm just going to say that Column's story of Vegas sounds a lot like Yinja's story in Vegas. I'm calling you out for saying the wrong player.
Oh, sorry.
It happens.
They sound very similar.
I know, yeah. Yinja, it's that double syllable thing we talked about. Count them too.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's just I get myself 2P mashed, and I'm like, who is this?
It's like, who is this? Again, brain damage. I couldn't speak because I was thinking about that 6K overhead. All right, Column, though. One bullet left in the gun. Operating beautifully with it so far. But he misfires.
And another 3K.
Excellent weight on that burst. This is going to be the Hail Mary from Column. He needs to make something happen here and now. Otherwise, it's down to Losers Final to fight the winner of Havoc Noah and
like I said, like, what was the big difference maker there? 3K, S Dolphin.
3K,
Just going in, I didn't see 1-6P from Column trying to call out an S Dolphin, or maybe even like playing more defensive to try and punish 3K.
It feels like Yinja has a grasp on the Happy Chaos matchup, and now Column has got to start exploring the May matchup a bit more for himself. Play that RPS a little more proactively. We're going to be seeing our next match here on the stream fairly soon. I imagine that the losers quarterfinal match that plays into Volteon waiting in loser semifinal is still going down right now. Whether it was Perps, May, or Rise's Potemkin or Millia. I heard he played a bit of Millia today.
I'm curious to see, did you know that Rise and Perp ran a money match on Tuesday at Volteon's event? It went 9-10 in Rise's favor. Rise won it, and then Rise sent Perp to losers earlier today. So
and now it's the run back again, so there's already that bit of a rivalry brewing up between them.
Exactly, because Rise was just on Discord immediately like, money match, 20 bucks,
20
and calling out Perp specifically.
Oh, all right. He's on. He wants Perp somehow, some way.
He's gunning for the May. I think we had that set a while back where Perp and Rise played and was up on the projector.
Yeah,
People got really hype over it, and Rise lost that set, and ever since then, I think he's kind of thought of it as like
avenging himself.
Revenge. Exactly.
See, this is my complex with him too now, because he's eliminated me. I want to say 3 out of the last 4 times I've been in tournaments.
I actually have never beat Rise. What happens is I lose on Giovanna, and then I swap Bridget, and I destroy his Potemkin. And then he goes May in the last game. Not May, Millie on the last game. And then I lose 1 game to Millie, and it's over. It's happened like 2 or 3 times now.
My lord. I got pop bustered out. I tried a 2S, and I got hit by a pop buster on Oki. I was like, what the hell is this?
What I really like to see is, like, he's been getting more confident in his strike throw the more I played him. And then Rise's neutral is so good.
It is. Like, he actually wields Potemkin's enormous buttons to great effect. It's a wall that you have to get through, and when you're playing particular characters, me still trying to force Soul Bad Guy into that matchup, because I usually like Soul, but I'm realizing, like, oh, I like Soul against bad Potemkins. Potemkins who hammer slide full screen, and then it's not actually their turn. It's my turn. Congrats. Thank you for giving me this free hit.
Exactly.
With my 3-frame normal. I'm realizing, like, hold up, man. This is kind of sus.
Oh, I just play Geo, and I'm like, man, I wish back Megafist didn't exist.
I know, right? I'm almost tempted to maybe, like, I mean, I need to switch characters. I've been telling myself that I'm going to be a bit more serious. I'm like, yo, was Nago really nerfed that hard? Like, hold up.
Numenheimer's still kind of winning.
He's still kind of out there winning. You know?
Like, he's still out there, and we still need a Nago.
We still need a Nago. I don't know. I might mess with him again.
Gamma abandoned us. We need someone else to take up that
How is Gamma, and what is that boy up to? What is that individual up to?
He's been dating some girl, dropped off. He's coming back for Street Fighter.
He's coming back for Street. Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll see what his girlfriend thinks about that one.
Yeah, exactly.
She didn't seem too supportive of Strive, is all I'm saying. You think she's just gonna be like, no, Street Fighter 6, that's a man's game, not a weeb's game. Is that what this is? Come on now.
You know, I think
miss you, Gamma.
I do miss him all the time. And then I never got to play the mangaka Nago.
No, you didn't.
What happened?
I don't know. Well, where were you? I was there. You weren't.
Look, I'm just saying I fell off. I started playing Bridget. You know where it went wrong? When I picked up Jacko. That's where it really went wrong.
Well, you had this thing where the new character would drop, and you'd be like, I think this is my new main for a week, and you did it with every one of them.
And then I'd realize they're bad.
And then,
because Strive keeps releasing DLC characters that are bad, and then they buff them. And by the time they buff them, I'm too salty about them being bad to want to play them anymore.
As I'm sitting here with my base roster Soul, like better nerf 6S.
I came back to Geo. I'm base roster too.
Yeah, you're base roster.
Then they nerfed her, and I got salty about that.
Yeah, but they buffed her recently. So.
Yeah, and I'm having a great time.
I'm so happy for you.
Then I lost to 2 Axles. It's a winning matchup.
Sounds like a you problem.
I got no excuse.
That's a you problem.
That's a me problem.
That's absolutely you problem. Yo, this game between, Stream Runner, if you could feed me who's playing in losers quarterfinal through my ear.
I'd be very curious.
This is the nice thing that you have the power. You can look at these things and then whisper in our ears sweet nothings. It's Havoc Noah. Yeah, but who's playing? No, Perp and Rise?
Are they?
No, Perp isn't playing. It's Rise and Noah.
Oh, Rise
I see that. It's Rise and Noah.
Move them to stream.
Go bully Perp. Go bully Perp and tell me, what was score with you and Rise?
Yeah, move them to stream.
Get that.
They're not just playing off stream while we're here killing time, right?
They certainly are, because, I guess they thought that it was going to be a more competitive winners final. There they are down there. You can't see because of the glare on the screen. I will distance cast.
Talking to Yindra, being like, man, the May RPS is so trash.
Right? So, here we go. Oh, no. Data, don't sit there right now. Yep. Rise 1-3-2, loses quarterfinal off stream. It's his Potemkin.
And now they're playing off stream again?
All right, hold on. Rise is blocking the Eno mix. We got to see a Mega Fist, PRC. Stroke the big tree. I saw an evaded Potemkin Buster. That's right, I'm here. I'm casting this Fortissimo through the wall.
I got to see what's going on.
You have a good angle for this one, too.
Oh, I have to stand
Rise gets hit. It's a red Roman canceled. Wall stick. Noah breaks the wall. That's the game.
And I think that...
No, that's a round. That's only a round.
They're both down 1.
Okay, this last round of this game, that explains why I didn't see this burst. Yeah, we're just up here right now.
Noah already on the pressure here. Rise in the corner. And I can't really see the mix-up because Rise's head is in the way.
Rise's head is in the way. Voltion's head is in the way, too. Noah's got a nice...
But Rise is really
low.
Okay,
not a hard knockdown.
Ooh, good 5P anti-air.
Okay, good block on the overhead. The low, Red Roman cancel.
This is one of the worst parts about Ino. She just spends bars.
The throw from Potemkin.
Oh, back throw incident.
Oh, Pop Buster missed. 14 mode plus frames. But somehow...
Did I see a burst get used?
Notes.
No.
HCL.
Ino has some space. That's what she wants in this matchup.
Oh, struck the big tree. Noah clutches out. What was the score? 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 Tell me the score. 3-1.
3-1. Good on Rise. Takes a round.
Takes a game. And that was some close. What we saw was close.
You guys missed out. It was pretty close. It was interesting.
That looked great.
I really want to see the Rise Potemkin kind of elevate, because one thing I think Rise I don't get enough of, flicks. I watch him play Noah, and these notes just sail past his head.
He tends to use flick in his pressure to blow up jumping because they did decrease the startup of it, so now you can use it as a natural
so in the
jump
lame
punish.
way.
Yeah, in the lame way. In the lame way, as opposed to like, oh, your gun flame is now my gun flame.
Oh, it's a great frame trap, but it's not as cool as an projectile
Anti-projectile. This is what I think of your zoning. Get out.
I want to see Rise up here, but unfortunately we're not going to get that.
Fifth place, though.
Yeah, I think we're going straight into Voltion versus Noah.
Voltion versus Havoc. Noah loses semifinal. Our number 1 and 2 seeds.
I want to
fighting for 4th place.
This is a matchup that has played out a lot of times. I think Noah's taken more wins, but as time has gone on, Voltion's been crawling up there, winning more games. I think last time they played a set, Voltion sent Noah out of bracket, and Cole Column won the tournament because he didn't have to play Noah.
Yeah, he didn't have to play Noah there.
But this tournament, he sent Noah to losers.
Right? And now he has to fight the winner of this set in the very next matchup in losers final.
People are really leveling up, I think.
Semifinals right now, yep.
I mean, we're slowly getting to a point where, like, Noah might not be top dog anymore.
We have to see.
But Noah, Noah's the type of player that could easily bring this back to Grands and win everything.
Yes. And this man was determined because we got Frosties next weekend, and what better statement to make about your own performance by winning the big monthly local.
Voltion's going to Frosties as well and really wants to take this.
There we go.
And Voltion looking clean, immediately already over. This is one of those matches that's so hard to cast because Ino and Chip is such a volatile matchup. It just goes back and forth.
Very explosive and hugely momentum-based. The one thing that Chip does have for him is that he can try and squeeze in his DP to sort of check some of Ino's fake pressure, but Noah's the kind of guy that knows to keep everything tight.
That movement from Noah was so nice. That backdash into the H,
the dive?
Yes, H dive. It was so good.
Gorgeous. Voltion answering with his own combo, takes Noah to the wall, drops it at the super!
But Noah, no punish!
That is such a bizarre misstep from Noah. What a 5P check! Good block on the overhead, full punish.
And I don't think that's going to be the round. You have another mix-up you have to block here.
Blocks one high, here comes the next round.
Ooh, good empty low. It's hard, you can't guess right forever.
You can't guess right forever, but Voltion's doing the right thing, trying to fall this defense Noah out. 2K works for Volti. Yo, Noah getting caught by that low. All right.
Noah doing a lot of early bursting. One thing I've noticed in the past few tournament runs, he's been bursting like first hit every time.
Voltion, though, able to actually run up and intercept the note with a 6P. Chip's movement speed so quick that he's able to punish the slower startup of Ino's note in this version of the game.
Give a positive bonus. Voltion on the back foot, but just DP. You don't have to respect anything.
You got full bar. You got full bar. You got full bar. You got full bar.
And you can hear out there somebody going, DP.
Yo, man, I like Dr. Pepper too. What do you mean?
Dr. Pepper's great.
This reminds me of one of my favorite tweets from the FGC girlfriend account, which I will not quote right now.
We're sitting on a black couch. Probably not the best thing to quote right now.
or could it be the best? Twig, just the most constipated look of I can't laugh on his face.
Okay, so we got the pressure going on here from both.
Double overhead.
I'm imagining a mix-up right here. No way he goes for safe jump. Wow, I would have got smoked. I imagine him. Actually, I think he went pretty far. I think he was reading backdash.
Possibly, yeah. Just be secure with it. You got a huge lead. No need to be greedy. Oh.
You know, speaking of being...
Big reads.
Yeah.
Yo, man, that was about... It feels like Voltion was trying to ride out like a soft...
He did it again! Oh, man, he did it again!
It's that second grader reader comprehension. Eventually he did it right.
Respect you, Noah. He sees the 2 bars and he doesn't care. He's like, I lost the match, but you know that DP hit. Didn't care.
You instinctive players, you.
Through the entire game on another, risked it all.
I'm gonna do it again. He won't expect it because it didn't work.
He ran up 5P this time. This is what he wants to set up. He wants to do these DPs so he can just run in for free.
Oh man, Noah.
But Noah not caring.
No, not caring, and he's gonna actually burst in the DP. Does not want to give Voltion any sort of momentum.
Wants to take this corner and kind of just push pressure.
Red Roman, good blocks, nice trade. The 3-frame normal of 5P able to interrupt. Huge counter hit now. Noah no burst, he has to hold all this damage. Voltion gets the combo.
Here we go. Eno starting up this pressure again. Note misses, but Voltion respects it anyways. Gets back to shout.
What a jump out by Noah.
One thing Voltion told me about is like Noah is the best. Oh, already counter hit, and that's kill.
Is what I would say.
Oh, you know that's going to be one of those combo drops that's going to stick with you for the rest of the game.
Voltion was already haunted by many drops he's had at Noah in other sets. This one could be another one.
What a cross-up already. I didn't block that.
And Noah's not blocking either.
And
Noah ain't. And now we go. Kagebuchi no jutsu, me and myself and I.
Okay, are we going to go for a regular safe jump? Or are we going to do some kind of mix here? Looks like
pressure.
Keeping it clean. No, Noah doesn't have a bar, doesn't have to worry about anything.
Good block of the low.
You're going to have to block something.
Oh, that was a DP gone misinput. Noah just taking the pressure.
Safe. Voltion sitting on a bar right now. Any hit can transform into a mix, and right there. You know, 6K is one of the most degenerate buttons I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, right. And it is gross. What's the startup on it again?
I have no idea. Faster than I can react.
I feel like it's... Well, with the mental stack, it's just so hard to see. Because you're looking for so much from Chip. Like, are we going to Rekkas? Is there the command throw?
And if you don't press on clone, like, you're just giving him free beat meter.
True.
And, you know,
all right,
speaking of free meter, Voltion about to have positive bonus here.
Gets the knockdown again. He got the 6H to bring Noah down to the ground. Simple safe jumps. After all, Fortissimo reversal is an option. Escape with the dive with a 2K pickup. PRC. And Voltion goes up 2-1.
One of the scary things I really want to point out in this kind of matchup that Voltion does is, I don't know if you saw right there, he does Rekka, fast RC low.
Yeah.
So what that does is it invalidates your ability to fuzzy block the overhead.
Yes.
So you have to just react. You cannot fuzzy block it.
Yo, Noah just went for a gold burst play, and it didn't work out for him. Now Voltion.
And he's on set point right now. Voltion's very... Noah getting a little desperate maybe with the gold burst.
Possibly, but Voltion gets that overhead.
You know, if I saw so much red on my life bar, I'd be getting desperate too.
Good block. The 2S.
And that's it.
He's going to stabilize with Red Roman. I absolutely respected Voltion here at game point, threatening to send Noah home at 4th place in our first monthly event of 2023 for Guilty Gear Strive.
Good 6P, good anti-air. DP's just immediately doesn't care.
Taking the pressure.
You know, Noah has never gotten hit by a command throw, but he always jumps it in a way that he can't really stop the pressure coming from it.
Well, I wonder how much of that has to do with just Eno's air movement options. You don't have like a normal air dash.
Oh my god, the conversion.
Yo, Voltion is a man possessed. He wants that run back with the Ninja. He wants to show that when Noah is at a low point, it's time for Voltion to shine. The 6K overhead closes
and that is it. I think we have new people on the top here in Colorado. This is like what? The second time in the past 2-3 months leads that Noah has been out before top 3. And Voltion sent him out each time. If Voltion's going to losers, I mean...
It's certainly entering a more volatile stage of the top 4 layout, if you will, of Guilty Gear Strive. I mean, safe bets, Noah, Voltion, And then third and fourth place, you kind of see people alternate. I was in there a few times. Teddy got in there a few times.
I mean,
Yinja has been starting to be consistently showing up.
If you're Yinja right now, you have to be feeling good. You sent Calm to losers. You sent Voltion to losers. And you're sitting in winner's final. You're sitting in grands.
Winner's side.
Yeah, winner's side.
This is his tournament to win at this point.
Yeah, it's set up. And there's one thing, Yinja was telling me the other day, we go to Old Chicago's pretty often afterwards, and Yinja was just a little bit salty, not too bad blood, because he'd been talking to Voltion, and Voltion was like, yeah, Noah's the best player, I'm the second best. And then I think at the time he had either Haruko or somebody else as the third, and he's like, haha, fourth. He was just messing with Voltion and with Yinja, and Yinja won the tournament that day. He was like messing around.
Right.
And now here we are again with Yinja.
And you know what's funny too that you mentioned Haruko. Yinja 3-0'd her earlier in pools.
Not to brag, but I beat Haruko 3-1 at Voltion's event. It's okay. I've had a little bit of Testament practice. I'm bragging. I lost to 2 Axels today. Come on. Gio wins that, and I lose.
Listen, if the pronouns are he, him, I am screwed, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, it's over. If you're British, I can't win.
All right. If you're British.
It's over. Apparently, I cannot swim because I cannot make
he, him zoning just hits differently, man.
It just hits differently. I start to hear the accent. I'm like, Octopimp, no, please.
That was Australian. I'm so sorry. Bloody hell. You know, I can't believe I did an Australian accent. And you know what the most messed up thing I've been getting into recently is for me is snooker.
Snooker?
It's a British pool, effectively.
Okay.
Let me tell you, Ronnie O'Sullivan, the Rocket. Loving it, loving it.
I have been watching a show called Taskmaster that is all British people.
Oh, God.
And it's like, whatever, they just do stupid shit, like eat a watermelon as fast as you can. But I've watched too much of the show, and I've started to randomly throw in British words, completely not of my own volition, just randomly. I called a vacuum a Hoover the other day, and it's just a fucking vacuum. It's a fucking vacuum. And he calls it a Hoover like the dam. I was embarrassed because it came out natural. I didn't even think about it. The word just came out.
The word just came out. Yeah, that's when you're being indoctrinated in there. That's when like some of that ancient bloodlines, you know, those ancestors and where they colonized to, it awakens in you like this is what my heritage truly is.
You know, we are American. We came from a certain place.
They're in a couple places.
So yeah, a few places. But you know, here we go. I think
Colin just sat down.
Yep. Voltion, look at him. He's already thinking.
Oh, he's meditating. He's like, all right, I have beaten the quote-unquote hardest part of the bracket, arguably, but I mean, Yinja's still up there.
Honestly, Voltion coming in here, he didn't say nothing about Noah. He came in here, and I was talking to him earlier, and was like, I don't know what I'm going to do about Yinja. He wasn't even focused on Noah anymore.
Right?
And that says something. When you come into this bracket and your main target is not Noah anymore. But you know who his target isn't? Column. So I'm curious to see how this match goes. They're going straight into it.
Love to see it.
Column already starting some pressure. Voltion playing a little bit more defensive.
Yo, and the throws early from Column, very unusual.
You know, I said Voltion was playing defensive, but then his DP got there.
Yeah, then his DP got this. Like, yeah, the matchup's changed. The matchup has changed.
I will say one thing. Noah.
Nice block.
Ooh, that 5D. Noah's more aggressive, kind of like mashy style. I think it's rubbed off on Colorado as a whole. Because all our players in this top 4 right now, they all press. Not a single one of them likes blocking.
Well, even then, too, like, I can tell you that Yinja, he's just built like that, man. From the Dragon Ball days, before we had, like, a cross-pollination with Noah, that Yinja was just his own unique little bit of mashing. I feel like just Strive is one of those games where people just feel like, oh, if I'm blocking, I'm losing. It's not necessarily the case. You could just be blocking. Oh, too early.
Backdash too early. Not going to be able to get a punish on that command throw.
6H frame traps, forces the crouch now. New change. What a JK, excuse me.
And that's going to be killed. And that is 1-1. Both players sitting on burst right now. This is such a volatile matchup as well, because if either player gets a wall break, the positive bonus is insane.
Voltion able to close down the zoning distance too that Column is trying to create just with
what a match on clone. Good from Column, but doesn't really
burst bait there, Voltion.
Yeah, I'm going to let you know something. Voltion, if there's one thing this man loves, it's burst bait.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Both these players.
Oh, yeah.
He'll run up and hit me with 2K and block. He's that greedy. Look, he was baiting the YRC. He tried to punish it, but missed it.
Couldn't quite get it there. You're just too high up.
I think he hit it a little too early. He got a PRC.
Column
A little too late.
just opting to keep the corner and create distance between him and Voltion.
There is a bar from Voltion.
Run up DP, didn't get the kill. There it is.
I was like, it's either going to be full screen super or it's going to be run up DP.
And
One
again,
of those things is happening.
And again, Column, I think, is trying to zone in these matchups where you have to be a bit more aggro. Chip is able to clear this screen in world speed record time like Usain Bolt himself. You can't just sit there and idly pull out your gun. You got to swing with that.
Yeah, I agree 100%. You have 2S, you have 2K, you have 2D.
You got some amazing buttons. Use them.
If you're trying to zone, Voltion, he's ready to get in.
Full combo, get the wall break. JD.
Doesn't get the super, though.
No, but he does have the resource to play with at round start. He's going to use it here.
There's that fast RC I was talking about. You have to respect it. And immediately goes for a throw off of it. Looking for his burst with that kind of little walk back right there.
Yeah, doing burst safe stuff too, just to leverage as much health as he can. Call him now.
Ooh!
Bruh, I did that to someone online, and I felt dirty then, and I felt dirty now. Just sucks.
This sucks to get thrown out of your BRC right there. I'm surprised Column didn't go for a throw. We didn't get to. Ooh,
nice,
there we go. Dirty.
Oh! Speaking of filthy, micro here on Dirty Jobs.
And I don't think you're going to get wall break here. Accidentally crosses under. Low on resources right now, low on concentration, looking for pressure, but gets hit.
Gets hit. He just tried to contest some of the space, went aggro with it, got counter hit by Voltion.
Okay, what's your bet? I'm guessing throw. No? Play safer with pressure right now.
Right? Deus Ex Machina just wants to top off the gun. Not quite there to the wall, gets a curse. Restocks his concentration as well, spending all of that cash.
Voltion sitting a positive bonus also for bar, and he hit.
That range, though!
Is this gonna wall break?
Does he have an RRC
No, it's not
extension?
gonna wall break. And it's a, the curse button, 6K, we talked about it. There's not much to say.
It's there. Voltion just trying to speed run through this loser side bracket too. The run back with Ninja.
And it's gotta be rough for Column. He beat his demon bracket today. No, now he's having to face another demon. I'm like right after.
Yo, man, the sharks in this top 8 have a bite to it that you don't want to feel, but this is the waters that you swim in when you come to Colorado locals.
It's definitely got more competitive the longer I've been here. And I'm happy to see it.
Absolutely. Here we go. Run up Beta Blade.
Okay, you cannot let Voltion get any way with any more run up DPs. This needs to be blocked, or you have to call him out earlier.
Well, it's hard because you can't block once the gun's out. And I think Voltion's taking advantage of that. Like, oh, you literally can't do anything about this.
He knows you're going to try and challenge 2S, 2K, and he's like, fuck you, I'm going to DP.
Right? So I feel like Column is he's trying to play the flow chart that he has that works with Happy Chaos in so many matchup situations. And Voltion is like, listen, I'm aware of this chart and I know how to beat it. Do you know what to do when I don't let you use it?
I want to see non-stop aggressive gameplay, honestly, from Column. And I think it's working out. He's been playing pretty aggressive right here, but nothing to the command throw. And, ooh, I like the burst bait attempt right there.
Sees the blue RC, senses
that's going to be a kill.
Yep, into the wall. Deus Ex Machina on the wall break is enough to get Column around here, but
good on Voltion not bursting, though.
Round for Column, set point for Voltion.
This is a rough start. He might be able to bring it. No,
nice,
have to burst,
good burst,
right there.
good burst,
You
good
do
burst.
not want that wall break.
Able to retreat. Buttons just whiffing.
And one of the things I kind of see from Column in general is on that second Rekka, he's FDing the Rekkas. So once Voltion does the second Rekka, he can't get a punish there. He's going for 5K, 2K, but it's not super effective. But you know what is effective? The gun.
The gun. Voltion out of pixel. Barring, yeah, it goes for the Hail Mary. J2K, he's getting something started for himself now. The blue RC, able to jump it because you're slow. We finally see a punish.
What I wanted to see from Column. He blocked the run-up DP. He played safe. He reacted to the command throw. I don't know if he reacted or just BRC'd. Maybe he was trying to YRC, but who knows? He reacted it.
He jumped BRC'd. He jumped BRC'd. He was OSing something like, yo, I'm going to do this.
Ready.
So it works out. Another good throw from him as well. He's missing the sneaky little ninja so far.
But Scramble kind of working out in his favor anyways. Burst away from Voltion right now.
And again, he's just retreating, and now he's at meter penalty. He's in danger.
Bar, though. Spend it for the super. Try and get some zoning going on right now, and Voltion gets caught.
The zoning working out for him so far. We get the YRC from
I
Voltzion.
don't really know about that curse right there. I feel like Column could have wall broke, but it doesn't matter. Takes round.
Does, in fact, not matter. Column taking a round lead here in Losers Final, game 4. Now we're going to see what he has here. Yep, baiting the DP, just setting up some pressure, but Voltzion able to use Chip's excellent mobility to create many opportunities for himself.
We're gonna no wall break again with the super. You're gonna have to play neutral versus Happy Chaos, and you really want to avoid that as much as possible.
He might have felt confident with the life lead that he had, but all of a sudden Column is making him pay for this.
And Calm's not gonna make the same mistake. Wall breaks the super.
With 100 bar a meter though.
Does have burst right now though.
Burst and all that meter. Column's just gonna pull the gun, play it safe, tries to throw way too far away.
And all that meter's gone.
Everybody's spending bars.
And
Column
you know,
throws.
Voltzion was smiling at the end of the
last game?
last game. Oh, he's still smiling. He's having a great time, but he's thinking.
2-2 situation.
Good 5P manages to anti-air Jade somehow.
Column has this all tied up.
First, this is such a volatile matchup. It can go either way right away. And here we go. Pressure from Happy Chaos.
There we
Column
go.
sitting a bar. Both players about to have a bar.
4 bullets
Any
on
hit
dead.
will turn into a wall break situation for Column here.
my
And speaking of
gosh,
that,
that 5P, this is dead.
this is it. Column's got a burst too here. It's looking really good for him.
Voltzion felt like he had all the momentum, but now all of a sudden I think Column has been making these small adjustments all the way through. We're seeing him contest a bit more of the space. He's been able to get the zoning to be successful too, but oh my gosh, the
There
2
we
heavy
go.
slash pickup just takes the little reset.
And it looks like he tried to whiff punish that first button, but the second button just hit him.
6 heavy, super, unscaled, through the wall. Is this enough? No.
No. But you're going to have to eat a mix-up, and this pressure is going to turn into something too. Oh, but you didn't eat anything. You just held up back. And that's a perfect.
That is a perfect going into this last round. Burst is about to be available for Voltzion. Column has his on deck. Can Voltzion survive this onslaught? He finds the backdash. Voltzion's out of concentration.
You mean Column?
Column. Hey, my turn to mess up in it.
Hey, it happens to the best of us.
Exactly. Voltzion cooking with all kinds of fuel right now. Beautiful.
And he's looking for this burst. He wants it so badly, but I love Column sitting on it. You're going to get more chances if you just sit on this burst versus using it.
Beautiful jump. The 5P's going to
Good
win.
burst, good burst. You've got to get out of that situation.
But the 6P!
And that is it. Voltzion takes it over Column. That was a close set. It was a good game. Column almost brought it up. Voltzion taking a heavy breath after that. He had to beat Noah. He had to beat Column. And now he's got to beat Ginja.
Is in the way of the first monthly victory for 2023,
I
the
mean,
month being January.
It's a new slate. I'm just saying it. Like, we could look at old time, but, you know, 2023.
2023, it's
Maybe
a new
it's
era.
the year of May. They got these new buffs. Maybe it's the year of Ginja.
We will have to see. I'm wondering how the hierarchy is going to play out, because sometimes you get these hierarchies where how one player plays the game kind of gets countered by how another player plays. So it's like, as long as I don't run this person, I have a good shot at this one, right? Like we talked about this where Ninja doesn't have to worry about Noah. Noah got taken care of by Column, and Ninja has Column figured out.
Has Ginja actually... I don't think Ginja still is yet to have beaten Noah.
I feel like he's taken at least one set, but it's very much still...
I don't think he's gotten it yet. I think he's gone 3-2. He might have got a bracket reset, maybe.
I think it would have been a bracket reset. He has not won a tournament over Noah directly, and that would be the thing, right? Like when you have these matchups amongst players and also characters where you kind of have this predation of sorts where, wow, Ram kind of just doesn't let these characters play, but then if she runs into this character, ooh, all of a sudden.
Problem. And this isn't even the beginning of this kind of rock, paper, scissors situation we're entering, where not last monthly, but the one after, before I think Column won, because a similar situation, Noah got sent to losers by Haruko or somebody else.
Yeah.
And then Voltzion sent them out before top 3. I got to commentate grands.
Right
Then
after.
we can play.
Listen, exactly. This will take 10 minutes.
I got to win the Sin Mirror. I'll come over immediately.
Yeah. He's just making sure. He's not saying now. Him.
I'm going to be honest. My Sin is dog trash. You want to know what my plan is? I'm going to do the first hit of the fucking beak driver. I'm going to do the second hit, right? Do you know what my plan after the second hit is? I think you can figure it out if you think real
DP?
hard. Yes.
Nice.
You know how many times it works?
Every time.
90% of the time. You know what I do? You know what I do in that 10% that it doesn't work?
Do it again.
I run up throw. There's something about...
Let's see the players real quick, because I know I can hear him queuing up.
Okay, Voltion looking at his phone, looking at the May chip matchup chart right now, thinking like, oh, I lose every interaction after S-Dolphin. This is horrible. He's shown me the chart. It's bad. The chips are banded together. Ah, there he is!
Pirates! You know what's
Pointing it out.
I need the camera to flash over because my man has his waifu in the flesh.
You know what?
My man has his waifu in the flesh. We need to see her. There she is.
There she is, right back there.
There's the IRL May, man. From cosplaying her to dating her.
Cost over $100. And they are committed.
I need Voltion to roll up, dress as Chip.
I really want to see...
You want to see the Soul cosplay from me?
Man. No, what I want to see is... I want to see Yinja come in as May, and then have Kai come in as Alice. The little girl, the other girl that shows up.
Yeah,
that's what we need.
That's what we need, the Pirate Crew. What a 5P, are you kidding me? Checking the throw immediately? I mean, that's Yinja though. He just mashed, he's like, yo, is this real?
And one thing I can say about Yinja is like, he was already an amazing player when it came to like running RPS situations.
Yes.
And now you're playing an RPS situation where maybe at advantage a lot of the time.
They gave it back. Plus frames.
There we go.
The run-up catches Voltion wiggling. It's going to be a nice meaty. Good block on the overhead.
I like the dash out to get away from the 6H, avoid the RPS from Dolphin afterwards. And you know, one thing I don't want to see from Yinja is up Dolphin.
He loves to test and see if your Oki is real 100% of the time. And, you know, you see it working, like he's not going to do it again. And Yinja goes, all right, it worked for him before. Now he's not going to do that.
Now
so
I'm going to throw, and now then it'll work.
Now I'm going to do this up Dolphin again, and he's going to get hit this time. You cannot condition this man.
Simply built different, and you know, it's a very dangerous situation.
Oh, overhead kiss is a complete overhead whiff.
You know, I think Yinja, at least while I've been up here, has been 0 for 0 on...
throws.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's in throws, but no overhead kisses.
We said, no, man, listen, I'm trying to social distance. I don't need Dolphin germs on my brow. Voltion, though, man possessed right now, a Yinja with a plan to become Hokage. I mean, he's from the Hidden Leaf Village. You know why? Because when he throws you, he comes hidden in the leaves.
You know, he's believing it. He's believing in win the set.
Absolutely. Darabayo. Dajobu. What
a good 5P.
Yinja's mashing is second to none.
Knowing Voltion wants to get out of the corner and going for an alpha. Speaking, you know what? Second to none? Voltion's fucking DPs.
Dragon Punch.
I think he's like 80% hit rate for DP right now.
He just knows when to cycle through it. That's the thing between these players. Using your aggressive options back and forth and playing that RPS mind game is going to catch with that too heavy.
Wall break situation right away. Positive bonus. Meter about to be there for Voltion.
Long have we waited. Positive bonus activated. Burst deployed. Another beta play.
You know what beats the RPS? DP.
DP. And now we're swinging with it. And there we go. We're frame trapping now, catching Yinja's mashing.
And that
whiffs the too heavy. Oh my God.
And that fast RC low situation is just so cursed because you have to react to this. Came out with 2K. He delays it, goes for a 2D. Yinja mashing just a little too late, gets counter hit.
It's too late to apologize here. Yinja, oh, what a JK, are you kidding me? Just passively throwing it out, by the way. Totally denies Yinja any sort of approach. Unreal.
He doesn't want to play RPS versus Yinja at all. His game plan here is just like, I am going to rush you down so you can't take your turn.
2D is going to counter hit. Full pickup as well. Gorgeous routing.
And I was with Yinja Voltion the other day, and we were like, what beats S-Dolphin, S-Dolphin? You know what beats S-Dolphin, S-Dolphin? 2D.
That's correct. This is why we lab interactions and why it's important to go to your locals.
And that's why you don't burst right there.
Yo, Voltion has gotten some kind of notes.
And you know that previness, like, cheeriness kind of from Yinja, kind of gone. Voltion dead face, no smiles right now. He was smiling after those matches. Call him. He lost those matches. He's winning. Nothing.
Nothing here. No. Yinja has taken this moment to breathe, think about what he's doing, and I think he might have to come to the conclusion here that can't really be pressing against Voltion no more.
Nah, I think Yinja's mind is like, where can I 5P? This spot didn't work. Let's try this one. And here we go, counter hit. And we're gonna get a bit, oh, and you know, the overhead kiss would have hit, but he just did it a little bit too early.
Just a little too soon. Here we go. It's gonna be the JD from Volteon getting the next
wall
blow.
break situation. Super gonna be coming out right now.
Hard knockdown, so Yinja is contained.
And I hope Yinja doesn't do anything because safe jump is coming. I don't think Volteon does anything else, and there we go.
Yinja was just holding something, and it wasn't back.
Might have been up back, might have been back
Down back.
You know, it could have been a few things.
Beta Blade round start. You can see Volteon's feeling himself. What a block on that 6K. Good just block, taking the turn. There's the fuzzy block blow up, and they tech the throw.
Okay. Goes for an overhead kiss, misses it, but no punish.
6P run up. Yinja has to burst, and
I don't know
Volteon
about that
punishes.
burst from Yinja right there.
I feel like it's a bit of desperation right now, but in fairness, Yinja is on the winner's side of this bracket. If he does lose this set, there's still a whole nother one to play.
It's not anywhere near over for either player right now.
Oh, big
and
counter
there
hit.
we go, big counter hit.
Big slide. Catching the jump as well. But a backdash throw from Volteon gets him out of that situation. Now he's got the corner pressure.
And
catches Yinja's own jump.
One thing that, like, Volteon's just been running very safe pressure. He hasn't really been doing anything fancy against Yinja today. Just been running regular strike throw, and Yinja keeps pressing in situations where he's just going to lose to that.
Another hard knockdown. We're going to expect another safe meaty here from Volte.
I don't think he changes the game plan. I think he sticks to it. Oh!
I got hit.
I got hit too. I mashed something.
Reset.
And that's a, you know what? You 3-0'd me. I'm going to 3-0 you back.
And they go back to character select as well.
It may be 3-0 Volteon, but you know, Yinja had that 3-0 earlier. It's more 3-3 in my brain.
Yeah, right. You know, now the set's even. Now we settle this like gentlemen.
Now we see who's the better player. We are not going to game 4. They are, in their heads, going to game 7. Yinja really taking some time to think here about this situation.
Oh, wait. May's coming up real quick. Yo, May is coaching herself right now. She's telling, yo, listen, I want you to press this button on me next time. Listen, let me tell you, this button of mine, it's going to work.
It's going to work.
It's going to work. It's going to work.
Trust me. And, you know, I think one thing I really want to see from Yinja is less button pressing and less jumping.
Block.
Just, you got to block some of these situations. And where it's about where he's pressing. He's pressing on these clones, but he's pressing so often, I don't know if he's just choosing to press. And we're seeing some situations where he wins, but he's losing more of them.
Grand Finals reset. Here we go.
Getting right into it.
Gets a whip punish on the 2 heavy. Volteon tried to 5P there.
What a greedy DP right there. Doesn't want to eat any plus frames.
No, but hey, man, until Yinja calls it out. And there we go again. Yinja trying to contest, but Volteon true and meaty, denying Yinja his core habit.
And this is the worst situation you can be in. You're going to have to deal with
backdash,
and this is going to be another, ooh.
The air throw? Not the air throw, but just the normal throw going to work?
Yinja does have a bar here, though. So it's not over. Any hit can turn into kill.
And there it is.
I like the choice not to burst there.
Yep, Yinja just resigned, like, nah, not this round. I'm too low on HP. I chose not to do it.
I may have this bar. It's not worth it. Let's play for next round.
Oh, no, and he tries to compensate by bursting on the first hit, but Volteon just so happened to be just out of range.
And there's a counter hit wall break situation.
All right. Here we go.
And here we are.
Nice backdash, huge.
And that's one thing we haven't seen today, a delayed backdash versus the command throw. And oof.
That
you know,
been very,
Yinja
the walk out! Are
one
you
thing
real?
you gotta really notice right there is Yinja backdashed on his own Oki, not trusting Volteon to not DP right there. He didn't believe. He thought it was happening.
Take care of this Winter Showdown thing real quick.
If you haven't signed up, please sign up.
Y'all, next month,
it's coming.
Winter Showdown in this house.
Register early. You don't want to have to pay the late fees.
Oh, man. $10 difference right now. Or don't, and, you know, give me more money to work
we have
with.
Another situation. Chip has 2 bars. Like, Yinja's getting hits, but it's such a scary situation. You can't really convert anything into damage. You have no burst. Yinja has a bar. Not Yinja. Volteon has a bar. Ooh!
Oh, but when you get hit like that, if he was closer to the corner, that was dead. But
I want to see less overheads from Yinja in this situation. Volteon's kind of 100% on blocking.
Oh, huge air to air. Ninja's going to get around on the board. I think it's his first one in a minute.
It's been a while.
Geki spam, the 5P checking.
And Clone's going to be coming out here pretty soon. Volteon looking for a bar, about to have a bar. This Rekka is going to turn into a mix-up. Empty low, goes for strike throw, Ninja presses. And there we go. And I think that's been kind of the name of the match. Goes for the reset, gets it, gets the wall break, positive bonus situation. He's going to do a safe jump of some kind. Oh no, didn't go wall, super wall break. Excuse me.
Excuse you. Catching the backdash there, fading back. Huge, another big air.
This could be really bad.
Yo, if he gets the whale super, no, he goes for Orca.
I like the Orca, but Volteon sitting on 2 bars and burst here. Ooh, snipes out the backdash, but can't convert. Gold burst, super, and he got hit. What was he pressing? I don't know. Definitely not down back.
Not down back, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ninja gets himself a game on the board, the first one of this grand finals. It is now tied up 1-1 in the reset.
This is kind of what I want to see. I don't want to see another 3-0. I want to see a match.
Give me some games, boys and girls.
And this is going to be so much damage. That counter hit, this is what you don't want to happen against May.
This is where that May matchup for Chip looks incredibly sour.
Last time here, Volteon backdash avoided the command throw, and...
Oh, he tried something again. Ninja now saying, hey, I don't like it when you meeting me. I'm meeting you now. Let's see. Oh my God, the defense!
Blocks!
Volteon has done plenty of homework right there. He's able to earn himself a bit of reprieve.
Another bar here from Volteon is going to come into a mix-up right now, and...
Violence, give me violence.
You gotta be scared.
Oh, the anchor close.
This set is close.
This is some tight.
They're playing some Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear was played, can't confirm. This gear was guilty.
Buttons were pressed, down back was not held. And that 5K hitting, I can only imagine 5K really hit there because Ninja was holding up back.
And hard knockdown. Is Ninja blocking? No.
Another hit on this.
They're just trading blow. You know that like fight in Yu Yu Hakusho in the tournament, the darkness or the dark tournament, whatever, and Urameshi is going up against the one dude, and they just fight on the knives, and they just say, "Yo, if you move back, they just swing. They don't block. They just swing it." That's what this is. This is the Strive equivalent of that.
And somehow Volteon's doing pretty well. Chip normally not the best at just swinging.
We just got to try and determine who is Urameshi to walk away as the victor here. Volteon making a case for himself right now. Another hard knockdown, Ninja, for the love of...
Okay, Ninja, if you get hit by this meeting...
Block, thank you.
Just block! Just block!
Unbelievable! There's a throw attempt.
Ninja, I just want to see down back. That's all I want to see.
Volteon goes up 2-1.
game plan is to safe jump, do 2 buttons, throw clone, build bar, then run at you again, and Rekka into an RC for a mix-up.
Yo, man.
Just aim for clone.
Ninja looking like man versus food out here with how many meaties he's eating. It's just nothing but bacon and sausage.
He's a carnivore for sure. Definitely eating all these meaties.
Oh my gosh, the JK there. Volteon suffocating Ninja, getting all this momentum, blowing up the fuzzy block. Plus frames. And now we're seeing Ninja block for an extended amount of time. Finally wiggles the 2D counter hit. Gives Volteon a huge conversion. Super into the wall. Hard knockdown again, and Ninja's got to do the one thing he hates to do.
He's got to block. And you know what? I feel like... And you know what? I like Volteon right here. He's like, I am just going to do everything that counters not holding down back. That's my entire game plan here.
I'm not throwing. I'm not trying to mix you. I am just putting you into pressure. I am saying block.
Block, please. And if you don't, I'm going to kill you.
And this is putting Ninja very much out of his comfort zone. There's that frame trap again from Volti. Oh, but there is that 2P. So Tsugeki sails far away.
Ooh,
I don't think that was intentional, yeah. Quite possibly.
And I wanted to see a burst earlier.
That was a burst. When the Outblade was coming through, you burst there.
So many burst baits have happened here. Maybe you're just being a little hesitant. You're down, final game.
But there's moments where you just know it's absolutely safe. And when Outblade came through.
And still doesn't block the meeting.
And he gold bursts as well.
But it doesn't matter. He has 2 bars.
Ninja flying through.
This is becoming a very scrambly situation.
And Voltion just content to hold full screen. He's got the health lead, but the 3K is going to catch him at the ankles, and this Ninja is a little too scrawny for his own good.
And Ninja's still in here. One thing, last time these two played, when Voltion started playing patient like that, that is when he's lost. When he started to play like, I'm going to slowly take my time, hold my neutral, that is when Ninja wins. So if he's going to get like cautious like that when he's in these winning situations, I'm worried for him.
Oh, the JP again, though. Voltion gets the air-to-air confirmed.
This is all off of JP. He just did maybe 40%. And, oh, empty low situation. 5-8. And, oh no, more 2P mashes.
Voltion's got burst. He backdashes. Ninja gets his meaty. What a nice little roll out there by Voltion. Ninja now blocking these air-to-airs. Sukiyaki! Burst is available! Voltion's got one more RC!
Good burst,
perfectly timed!
And this is a final hit situation.
Oh, JP, JK! Woo! Pressure at the 2K! Ninja will not stop!
It's the final.
Oh! It's baited. He gets it!
Oh, God!
Dear Lord!
Oh, my God, the Dolphin snipes!
It is game 5!
Final set! Ninja popping off. Voltion, you gotta be like, I had this game. He shakes his head. He's upset. He's not happy about the situation, but he's still cool. He's here. He's ready to play.
This is where it's gonna come down to composure, and I can say this. Ninja spending that time in Las Vegas as well as several years, even before.
And speaking of composure, that DP. No burst on the table.
Ninja has learned to have mental fortitude. He's learned to have endurance, and I feel like Voltion still knew where to fight against the world. Oh, dear Lord, but when you burst like that, never mind.
I don't
Everybody is
either player.
No, we're all scrambled. We are all scrambled.
We are all
This is eggs in the morning after a nice little date out, and you're just waking up like, babe, I'm sorry, I know you want it over easy, but still kind of shook.
I'm making scramble today.
I'm a little shook. The mash again, Ninja.
And after all this time, be a kill. I don't think.
No, not a kill, but
it's a super combo, super early.
Just wants the hard
that's
knockdown.
A bar from Voltion. You have to be.
Oh, whiffs it, gets the throw.
You know what? I've been doing safe jumps all game. It's time. Now we pull out the command throw.
Voltion was at tournament point. Then Ninja was able to fight back in one of the most intense rounds that we've seen.
This is after a 3-0. And the backdash right there.
Oh my gosh, Voltion not giving any inch just yet. Gamma Blade for the plus frames. Take it again. Catches another mash.
PRC's accidental. Has to be not on purpose right there. Trying to super get something messed up. But he has positive bonus, and...
Oh, he got hit.
This is a scary situation. You have burst.
Oh, the overhead. Ninja's looking for the burst. And the overhead, yes!
The burst bait, run up, throw.
The one time it hit was the time to cinch the tournament.
What a close set.
Ninja is the monthly champion for Guilty Gear Strive.
The first winner of 2023 is Ninja, and that was a close game. I'm going to be honest, the last game, they were scrambling.
That was absolutely unreal and intense. I have an elevated heart rate. Imagine playing that. Imagine playing that. That was.
You got 3-0'd. After 3-0ing somebody, you're losing, you're down, and was he down too?
He was. No, it wasn't a reverse sweep. They were blow for blow.
They were blow for blow.
It went 1-1, 2-1 Volti, then 2-2 Ninja.
It was so close.
My God.
And you know, like, I don't think Ninja blocked. He blocked like maybe. 25% of the safe jumps.
You know, he was getting frame trapped and counter hit and everything, like all set the last two games. His mashes worked.
That last
his
overhead
mashes
kiss,
worked.
He finally hit an overhead kiss. He finally got it when it mattered. He didn't do it too early. He didn't do it late. He did it right when it was going to work.
Precisely when he needed to. And that concludes our Guilty Gear Strive bracket here tonight at Akihabara Arcade. Looking at things, I feel like Noah's just been running BlazBlue off stream, because we've been holding some things down, and we could very well just be done for the night, my friends. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the Colorado FGC action here today. Shoutouts to all of our stream game winners. Dragon Ball Fighters, hi, how are ya?
The champion.
Guilty Gear Exard Rev 2, Havoc Noah. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Langston. Skullgirls, oh, come on.
Not Haruko, the person that beat Haruko.
Finasaur, yes. Finasaur took it.
And I believe Melty Blood was a clean 3-0 from Dazzy.
Yep, Dazzy, and then Tanner for Uniclear as well. And now Ninja for Guilty Gear Strive, completing out those things.
What a close set.
I believe Silver Tabby won Samurai Showdown. off stream, and I think Havoc Noah is probably going to be winning Blaze Blue Central Fiction off
Would not
stream.
be surprised.
Come on. Let's just be honest with ourselves. All right. We know.
Nine's
Safe bet.
kind of stupid.
Kind of dumb. She kind of dummy, ain't she? She kind of dummy.
Just a little.
All right.
And thank you
Anyone we're
guys.
going to raid? Voltion. Do we have a raid to do on a Twitch stream? Somebody? Find me a Strive stream. Send them our way.
We are gonna raid somebody.
Find me a Strive stream. Let us send off and get people to go over there.
Throw somebody, throw it somewhere, throw the stream somehow. But thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank all the players for coming out here. The weather's a little bad. We had some people that had to leave, and even then we still had an intense bracket.
Absolutely intense.
And
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to say, if you guys haven't, please register for Winter Showdown.
Make my day. Make my entire whole
Mangaka's day. Don't be like me. Don't wait too long to register. Don't have Mangaka
saw you,
tell you 2 times register and then registered this morning.
Yeah,
So he
I saw
can't
it.
make fun of you for not registering.
Exactly. Winter Showdown will be happening February 24th through the 26th. The daily schedule, as far as what games are played on what days, is completely published. We will be getting the side game schedule out, and we'll have an hourly schedule done after normal registration closes, soon after Frosty Faustings. Currently, registration is $40 for the event fee, and then $10 per bracket. Mystery game is at $5 only, though, so a little bit of a discount. We have some Match Arena prize pools going around as well, and a donation from Gaming Diaspora, which will be adding prize pools to all of the main games as well, and some of that will be decided by what numbers are looking like. The top 3 reg games get $200. The other games will get $100. So check those out. And shout outs to Kaisagen as well for donating $200 to the Guilty Gear Rev 2 prize pool on Match Arena. So please fill out some codes, send in some money, support the local scenes out here. And that's going to be our next big project. Twicka Mister, we got someone ready? To Super Noon?
And we're gonna be
you would
sending
pick
you off to
Hollywood.
Super Noon.
You would pick a Hollywood mofo.
They,
They don't need it.
Ram players need something. They got nerfed last patch, apparently.
Apparently, I don't know, man. Top 3 character can't be top 32 at EVO. Out of my face.
She's only really top 3 if you're Zondo, so we gotta go support the, other Ram.
All right, go bug Super Noon, my friend. Send him our love from Colorado and Akihabara Arcade. See him on Gaka.
Signing out. Green. Signing out.
Peace.
Peace. I didn't know if we're going
Rock,
for
paper,
what.
scissors!